Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this episode, we've prepared an update to this quiz to determine which species you would be in the Star Wars universe. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, share, and subscribe to the channel so I can continue making them for you. Now before we begin, grab a pen and paper or something to keep track of your answers and scores. After each question, select one response that aligns with how you choose to be in the Star Wars universe. It will then reveal how many points each response is worth. Add that number to your tally. At the end, we will add up all the points from the questions to determine which result you got. Alright, let's begin. Question 1. Your ship's hyperdrive is broken, and a junk dealer has a replacement.
No money, no parts, no deal. And no one else has a T-14 hyperdrive, I promise you that.
Do you A. Wave your hand around like some kind of Jedi? Hopefully Republic credits will do fine. B. Try to find another hyperdrive elsewhere. You won't have any luck here. C. Take the hyperdrive. If he tries to stop you, shoot him. You don't have time for this. D. Come back after hours to steal the hyperdrive. E. Wager your ship to try and win the hyperdrive in a pod race. F. Grab him by the throat and demand he give you the hyperdrive, or else. G. Lowball the price to him. If he refuses, walk away. He needs the money, so he will come to you. Question 2. Your companion wants to rescue a princess that has been sentenced to execution.
The princess? She's here? Level 5, detention block AA-23. I'm afraid she's scheduled to be terminated.
No. We've got to do something.
Do you A. Pretend to use your companion as a prisoner to sneak into the cell block to save her? B. Save the princess yourself. You want all the glory and do not need help from anyone. C. Agree to help save the princess with the expectation that you will be well paid. D. Disagree. Marching into the detention area is not what you had in mind. E. Agree to help him. You have a better chance with the two of you. F. Hack into the computer system to open her cell. Now she can save herself. G. Ignore your companion. Stick to your original plans. Question 3. You are instructed to shoot unarmed civilians.
Kill them all.
On my command.
Do you A. Do nothing, choose not to fire upon anyone. B. Turn and fire against your commander. This is not what you signed up for. C. Run away from the battle. This is not your fight. D. Go with the civilians. If they want to shoot them, they have to shoot you too. E. Carry out the order. You are just doing what everyone else is doing. F. Chuck a smoke grenade. Then try to save as many civilians as you can. They do not deserve this. G. Point your weapon at your commander. Demand they reverse the order and let the civilians go. Question 4. You and your team are pursuing your enemy when the one you love falls off the ship. Do you A. Sneak off the ship to help them, continue the pursuit on foot. B. Take control of the ship and use it to find them. C. Ignore this. You must pursue your enemy. This might be the only chance. D. Radio their location so they can be helped. Continue to pursue your enemy. E. Do not panic. Devise a strategy to find them. F. Demand they stop the ship. You cannot abandon the one you love. G. Jump down to help them. Let the ship continue in pursuit without you. Question 5. You're playing Dedrick with droids, but you are losing.
You made a fair move. Screaming about it can't help you.
Do you? A. Cheat to win. They are just droids. They'll never notice. B. Challenge them to another game. Next time you will win. C. Accept the loss. It's just a game anyways. D. Congratulate them on a well-deserved victory. E. Pull their arms out of their sockets. How dare they beat you. F. Fake that you have to return to piloting the ship. This way you never officially lost. G. Ask them to teach you how to play better. Question 6. Some Jawas try to sell you a faulty droid.
On the low end. Yeah? This R2 unit has a bad motivator, look!
Do you? A. Hold on to the droid, wait until nightfall and steal another. Now you have 2 droids. B. Demand a new droid for free. If they ever want business from you again, they will agree. C. Become upset with them. What are they trying to push on you? D. Tell them you want a discount. You can easily fix the droid after and save some money. E. Ask for a refund. Do not bother buying another droid from them. F. Accept the faulty droid. You do not want to confront the Jawas. G. Politely tell them the droid is broken. You would prefer one that works. Question 7. Your mother is on a ship working with your enemies. Do you? A. Try to kidnap your mother off the ship. Maybe you can take out some enemies from inside as well. B. Exit the battle. You do not want to be a part of this war anymore. C. Let the past die. Fire upon the ship no matter what the cost. D. Abandon your side and join her. Why should you be on a side that is against your own mother? E. Talk to her. Perhaps this could all be settled without bloodshed. F. Refuse to fire and defend your mother's ship. She is your mother after all. G. Leave your mother's ship alone. Go after another ship instead. Question 8. You find out your friend has sold you out to the Empire in a deal to protect his people.
I had no choice. They arrived right before you did. I'm sorry.
Do you? A. Try to sneak away. You do not want to be part of this deal. B. Punch your friend. They fixed you pretty good, didn't they? C. Forgive them. They were only doing what was best for their people. D. Start force choking your friend. How could they do this to you? E. Convince your friend to help you overthrow the Empire. You two work best when you're together. F. Go along with the deal for now. Hopefully someone will rescue you. G. Offer the Empire a deal of your own. You have to at least try to get out of this. Question 9. Choose one word to describe yourself. A. Wise. B. Loyal. C. Secretive. D. Adaptable. E. Independent. F. Team player. G. Humorous. Question 10. Which occupation would you have? A. Teacher. B. Spy. C. Explorer. D. Mercenary. E. Ambassador. F. Warrior. G. Peacekeeper. Alright, that was the last question. Good job on finishing the quiz. Now just add up all the points from the questions and we'll find out which result you have in the Star Wars universe. Between 10 and 13, you got Yoda Species. The unknown species of Jedi Master Yoda, including the planet they are native to, was shrouded in mystery. They were small in size and had green skin, long pointed ears, hair on the top of their head, and 3-fingered hands. Their species were extremely rare, could live up to several centuries old, and were considered to be very wise and have extraordinary force potential. Between 14 and 17, you got Ithorian. Ithorians are native to the planet Ithor. They were commonly referred to as hammerheads, or for an insult, leathernecks. They had a unique set of twin mouths on opposite sides of their necks, and their throat structure prevented most from speaking Galactic Basic. Their skin was typically brown, green, or orange. They were known to typically be peaceful and detested violence. Between 18 and 20, you got Bith. Bith are native to the planet Bith. They had hairless, domed heads and black, glassy eyes that lacked eyelids and could not shed tears. They were usually pink, green, or white in skin color. They also had sensitive hearing, being able to separate and isolate sounds around them. They were known to be peaceful and intelligent. Between 21 and 23, you got Kel Dor. Kel Dors are native to the planet Doran. They were typically orange or yellow in skin color. In order to survive oxygen-rich environments, they were required to wear specialized breath masks that covered their eyes and nostrils. They were typically known to have heightened reflexes and also to be wise. Between 24 and 25, you got Togruta. Togrutas are native to the planet Sheely, but also had a large colony on the planet Kuros. They were characterized by large montrals on the top of their head, head tails, and colorful skin tones that could include blue, orange, red, white, and yellow. Their species were tranquil and held a strong sense of unity and togetherness. They would often opt to work together rather than alone, excelling at teamwork. Between 26 and 27, you got Jawa. Jawas are native to the planet Tatooine. They would hide underneath their heavy robes and have been known to have yellow or red glowing eyes. They are typically measuring only 1 meter tall, although some have been known to be taller. Their species were passionate scavengers and typically known to be peaceful. Between 28 and 29, you got Gungan. Gungans are native to the planet Naboo. Their skin would come in a variety of colors, such as brown, green, orange, pink, purple, or white. They were amphibious and could live on both water and land. They were extremely flexible and had strong leg muscles. They placed a high value on peace and avoided violence if possible. That being said, they were proud warriors and would defend themselves if necessary. Between 30 and 31, you got Cerean. Cereans are native to the planet Syria. They were distinguished by their enlarged conical craniums that contained a binary brain. These organs relied on blood pumped from their 2 hearts. They were famed for their extraordinary thinking abilities and would often meditate as part of their daily ritual. Between 32 and 33, you got Mon Calamari. Mon Calamari are native to the planet Mon Cala. They were an aquatic species that could be found in pretty much any color of skin. Individuals that hailed from colder extremes of their planet were noticeably less colorful than those who came from the tropical zones. They were often renowned for their great tactical abilities. Between 34 and 35, you got Iktotchi. Iktotchi are native to the moon Iktotch. They were distinguished by 2 large curved horns protruding downwards from their heads. They had a skin tone typically varying from peach to brown. They were known to be quite respectful of other cultures and could adapt to different civilizations, however they preferred to keep to themselves. Between 36 and 37, you got Ewok. Ewoks are native to the forest moon of Endor. They were covered in fur, with brown and black as the most common colors. They were typically 1 meter tall and were physically strong enough to overpower humans. Their species were quick learners and deeply spiritual. Between 38 and 42, you got Human. Humans are thought to be native to the planet Coruscant although they could be commonly found throughout the galaxy. They would have hair on top of their heads that would range from light to dark tones, including black, brown, blonde, red, and gray, although it could be altered to any color by dyes. Their skin would also range from light to dark tones. Humans are regarded as one of the most successful colonial species, as they are very adaptive. Between 43 and 44, you got Wookiee. Wookiees are native to the planet Kashyyyk. They were covered from head to toe with thick, shaggy hair that would commonly be either brown, black, gray, or white. They were physically incapable of speaking other languages, instead speaking Shiriwook. Although they were known to have volatile temperaments, they were regarded as highly loyal, trusting, intelligent, and sophisticated beings. Between 45 and 46, you got Sullustan. Sullustans are native to the planet Sullust. They were distinguished by the two flaps of jowls around their cheeks and large mouse-like eyes that were typically dark and gleaming. They were often regarded as renowned smugglers, however they would rise up to do the right thing when the galaxy was under threat. Between 47 and 48, you got Twi'lek. Twi'leks are native to the planet Ryloth. Their most outstanding features are their long tentacles that would protrude from their head, known as leku or head tails. Their skin could come in a variety of colors, including white, orange, yellow, green, pink, blue, purple, and red. Their species are regarded by many as beautiful and graceful beings. This is why many were sought as slaves, although for that reason, many could move freely without drawing attention. Between 49 and 50, you got Kaminoans. Kaminoans are native to the planet Kamino. They were slender, towering, and pale-skinned in appearance. They had black eyes with white pupils that enabled them to see into the ultraviolet spectrum. They would not be ones to ask for help and would prefer to keep to themselves if given the choice. Between 51 and 52, you got Duros. Duros are native to the planet Duro. They typically had blue, green, or purple skin and either gold or red eyes. They were one of the first cultures to develop hyperdrive-equipped ships. Therefore, they were known for being quite adventurous and having superior astronavigational skills. Between 53 and 54, you got Rodian. Rodians are native to the planet Rodia. They were a species of reptilians who possessed large pupilless eyes that could see in infrared spectrums. They were typically found to have green scales, although sometimes it would be yellow or turquoise. They were renowned as being obsessed with violence and death. Therefore, some went into bounty hunting, however some were found in upper classes of the core worlds. Between 55 and 56, you got Tuskan Raider. Tuskans are native to the planet Tatooine. They wore mouth grills and eye coverings to retain moisture and keep sand out. They almost never unmasked themselves or removed clothing in front of each other. They were quite territorial and viewed others as trespassers, often attacking outsiders. Between 57 and 59, you got Gamorrean. Gamorreans are native to the planet Gamor. They commonly had green or sometimes pink skin color. They believed most problems could be solved through brute force and saw war as glorious. They were not known for intelligence, however this made them more stubborn and loyal. Between 60 and 62, you got Trandoshan. Trandoshans are native to the planet Trandoshan. They were large reptilians who could be found with green, red, orange, brown, or yellow skin. They were renowned as great hunters and loved the thrill of the hunt so much that they considered hunting to be a rite of passage. Between 63 and 66,
Execute Order 66.
you got Hutt. Hutts are native to the planet Nalhutta. They were massive slug-like species who had large mouths, thick skin, and stubby arms. They could live for centuries and grow to enormous sizes. Their species lived opulent lives and would often oversee underworld activities like spice smuggling, slavery, gambling, and bounty hunting. Between 67 and 70, you got Dathomirian. Dathomiri consisted of Night Brothers and Night Sisters that resided on the planet Dathomir. The Night Brothers were male Zabraks, which had distinctive horns on the top of their heads, tattoos to represent their tribal heritage, and their skin color was commonly peach or yellow, with some having red skin. The Night Sisters were female witches who had a more subtle tattoo in contrast to their pale skin tones. Both are considered to be proud, self-determined, and even arrogant at times. They were one of the most independent species in the galaxy. Interested in finding out more about who you'd be in the Star Wars universe? Check out our other quizzes. Anyways, I hope you had fun completing the quiz. So which one did you get? Let me know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. I hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.